Dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Aries and it's for April, a little bit over 2025. My dear Aries, this is about every area of your life. We are going to address and look at every area that needs attention, information that the heavens or the universe want to convey to you. Through this reading, we're opening all different avenues of life. So your love life, your home life, your work life, your health, your money, your everything is going to be your spiritual life and everything you need to know. So we're going to start with the first message. I'm starting it with, actually I'm going to start with two messages from this deck for all Aries. The truth. So we have trust, have faith in the readings, in the oracle, in the heavens, and the messages that they want to convey to you. So be assured, especially if you are facing a challenge and you're not certain. This is going to come to an end, but you need to pay attention to everything, my dear Aries, everything you need to know. Let's see what else. Playfulness, time for you to have a little bit of fun, enjoy, take time out, heal. And playfulness is really needed. Now I'm going to move this back a little bit. Here we go. Okay. So let's have a look at, now that we know that, let's see what other clues are there for you, my dear Aries. Two messages from this deck for all Aries. Okay, so I'm going to cut it. We start with the first one, and it says, I'll just put my glasses on. Right, we have here the weeping flowers. This is all about production. It is about producing something wonderful. There's something that you're doing that is going to be really overwhelming, and it is going to bring you a sense of healing in an area of your life where you've been questioning and having perhaps lack of confidence. So I do feel that. I also feel some of you might be spending more time in nature and dealing with the environment, or there might be a chapter to do with the environment, healing or working with environment. Let's see the next one for all Aries. And we've got day and night. It shows to me that you are in the process of, it looks to me like there could be a new beginning. And this new beginning is connected to, maybe some of you are working a day and night job. You might be considering another job. I do feel like there is a situation where maybe you are a little bit burnt out, where you're doing too much during the day and the night. There's not enough time for you to smell the roses. Let's have a look at two more messages from this deck to see what else you need to know. Right, discovery. You are discovering something amazing very soon. Something incredible is being discovered by you. A great new discovery, something new. Maybe your higher self has been trying to tell you, or the universe. But, you know, you might be having this victim mentality. And this victim mentality is needing for you to actually heal from it. So it shows that there might be, or you might be dealing with someone with a victim mentality. I feel like action is needed. You need to take action to improve situations. Now I'm going to take two more messages from a tarot now and see what the tarot wants to tell you. Let's have a look. This was all the oracles, now the tarot. And wow, you are going to be empowered with the magician. The magician is going to bring you a lot of power to overcome any kind of situation where you are not taking care of enough yourself, you're not sleeping well, you're working too hard, you're burnt out. You need to expand your horizon and open your perspective, actually, and be more aware. Awareness and the magician is about power and glory. Like magic, things are going to be working out for you, so you are going to be loving this energy. Now the second message for all Aries. Let's see. And we got the death card, which is transformations. Something is ending, a chapter of your life is coming to an end and a new beginning. And that's what this is all about. This situation here, viewing your perspective. Some of you, your perspective is changing. The way you looked at things is changing. Like day and night, all of a sudden, a transformation. And you're starting fresh. And there's a lot of success coming. A lot of happiness is coming. A new way of life is coming. So transformations. So maybe even with this victim situation, feeling as though you're victimized is going to come to an end if you're not quite happy where you are. Now what I'm going to do is take two messages from another deck and see what else, tarot deck, to see what else you need to know. And the last part was was Judgment, which is about a rebirth, a new beginning. Let's have a look at further for all Aries. And we've got a chapter that's been quite harsh is coming to an end, a karmic chapter where you had to learn the hardest lessons and it took a lot out of your energy. That's coming to an end, so that is really great news. And the second matter, my dear Aries, let's just put this one right under here, the Magician. Right, the next matter for all Aries, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles, living a life of wealth and luxury. That's what's coming. A lot of money is coming to give you that sense of feeling where you are really feeling abundant, living a life of wealth and luxury and being quite happy and not needing for much. So a harsh chapter ends and a great new one comes along and heals you in every way so that you can live the dream life that you've always wanted. Okay, so let's see what else. We're going to take some more messages from this deck to see what else you need to know. The truth for all Aries. Here we go. Right, the sun will be shining and bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of radiance, great success coming your way. This is magical. Actually, we need a little bit more, yes. You've been really fighting for what you believe in, for your convictions and your ideals, taking a stand and setting boundaries. It is important to do that. And finally, you are going to have a win. Now, the Eight of Pentacles shows a lot of money is coming in, just like we talked about with the Nine of Pentacles. Money is coming in, but you need to pay attention to details so that there won't be any mistakes in regard to this money. Whether you're signing contracts, what's a gift of money, a windfall, whatever it may be, you need to be focusing and paying your attention to details and being, sure that everything is intact before you sign it. A new person or a new chapter or a new idea that's going to be igniting. It's going to be very bringing the passion in you, bringing your passion into your life. This could be connected to someone of fire energy like yourself, my dear Aries, like Sagittarius or Leo possibly. Your oldest wish is going to be granted. Something you've wanted for the longest time, it's about to be granted. So that is really wonderful news. What you don't see happening is great news is coming somehow to give you the green light to move forward. Great news on its way. So, okay, now we know what that's all about. I just wanted to see if there was any message, any special message from this deck for all Aries. Is there anything the heavens want you to know right now? And I need glasses for this. Right, let's have a look. And it says, you are protected from all types of harm. You need to know that. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. How incredible. So trust in the heavens because they've got your back and they are letting you know that the hardest part is over. Now you are going to be in grace, protected, taken care of, and you're not alone. They're giving you a new life with a lot of abundance to give you the power and the glory to move forward. So that is really great news, truly. Okay, I had a feeling I had to pick that card for you, like I had to pick from this deck, so I did. Okay, now let's move on to the next level. I want to see what else you need to know. We're going to take two messages, not from this actually, sorry. It's from another deck. It's this one here. Let's have a look at what else you need to know, my dear Aries. Let's see. Right, gold, solid finances, investing with integrity and deep values. So there is a lot of money coming where you are going to be really thinking of how to invest. And I feel like with the sun being there, it just gives you so much to think about. And not to mention, there is solid prosperity and wealth. You are going to be investing with integrity, with power, without hesitation, and with a lot of glorious outcomes. Abundant outcomes. That's another factor. Okay, now that's really great news. Now the other thing is that I wanted to say was banking. So some of you could be putting money into term deposits, sealing money, putting it away for long term. Some of you are looking at careers in banking, long-term positions being offered to you, and satisfying work conditions. And that is beautiful with the gold. Now we're going to take one more from this deck and see what else you need to know. And we've got the book. This is about contracts. Remember I said paperwork, contracts. When you're signing, when you're doing something, make sure that you do pay attention to details so there won't be any mistakes, any errors that you can't afford, loss of money, pay attention big time. Now, sometimes the book is also about writing a book, learning as you go. It is about writing, careers in writing. Maybe some of you could be thinking of taking a class, education, law, could be needing a lawyer when you're dealing with situations with big money. So that's also there for you to think about and to consider when you come across that. Let's have a look at further. I want to take 2 messages or 3 from the from the tea leaf. So we got 1 and we got 2 and we got 3. Exactly what we needed. That's beautiful. All right. Let's have a look and see what is the main thing to know here. What are the messages here? So we've got the crown, which is beautiful. Honor and respect will come to you. How beautiful. Honor and respect will come to you. Love that for you. And then it says the star, which is, the star is about your wishes, guaranteed success and wishes come true. So the star, guaranteed success and the oldest wish coming true, that just got given to you twice. Your wishes are going to be granted. And the grasshopper, this is incredible. It says situations in the balance that require careful handling. The grasshopper also is about harvesting and abundance, but in this case it says situation in the balance that require careful handling, and that's what this is connected to. This, the 8 of Pentacles, where you have to handle situations carefully, paying attention to detail. Okay, so that explains that too. Now, before I move on to the next one, I did want to get one message out of the runes and see what is one message for all Aries, April onwards. Just one. And what have we got? We've got the daggers. And the daggers is all about transformations, exactly like the death card. Changes, new beginnings, starting fresh. It is about the day and night, again, to do with starting over. It is to do with... it represents the foundation of transformation. So major changes coming your way. That's the daggers. Okay, now we move on to the next level. And the next level, before we clarify, we're just going to get some messages from this deck. See what else you need to know. My dear Aries, it says the power of love is like a magnet, drawing souls together. Drawing souls together like magnets. So that's what's coming. The power of love. That's beautiful. One more message. And it says, we reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many lifetimes. So your past life, there could be someone coming into your life from your past life. Someone incredible. Someone where you've had a past life with, that you are going to unite like magnet. You are drawn together. So prepare for that. Sounds really exciting. Let's see what other messages from this deck for all Aries, April. What else you need to know? Okay, it says, I have never felt this strongly about someone before. Of course, if you do meet a soulmate, that's exactly past lives. That's how you'll be feeling. You'll feel a sense of, a strange feeling of as though you know this person, as though this person's part of you, part of your family, and yet they are strangers. That's how it is when you meet a soulmate. So prepare for that, because it seems like it's destined. How beautiful. Okay, let's take one more. One more message. I love it when they synchronize together. And it says here, I am sorry, I'm just trying to work out this. I'm scared. It's an S. I wasn't sure if this is an S. I am scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care. So this is fear of getting close because you've been hurt before, or the person you might be dealing with might be a little bit afraid because they've been hurt. You've got to be patient and perseverant to continue moving forward, as I feel like when the soulmate comes, there won't be any hesitation, but it's probably at the beginning you might be a bit hesitant because of what's happened in the past, or vice versa. The person that you're meeting might be a little bit hesitant because they've gone through something. Let's take 2 messages from this deck and see what else you need to know. Right, the dog. Now this could be the Chinese year of the dog. Someone supportive, a great friend, a supportive friend, someone helpful, someone playful. We had playfulness. You'll be having fun with someone who's a dog, born the Chinese year of the dog, perhaps. Or maybe they're not born the Chinese year of the dog. Maybe it's just going to be a wonderful friendship, a very loyal friendship. Now, in some cases, the dog can be the soulmate. You might be meeting your soulmate, and the soulmate can be born the Chinese year of the dog, but they can also be They can also be born the Chinese year of the monkey, the goat, the rat, or the rooster. Now, this dog is also about pets. It's about doctors, nurses, something to do with healthcare also, somebody who works in healthcare, maybe that's a clue. And if we need timing, we're talking about 10, I'd say 10 to 18 weeks from the time you see this reading in regard to the situation to take place. And now one more for all my dear Aries. And we've got the swans, the soulmate again. Now we got the soulmate twice here. Have a look. Soulmate. And then we've got soulmate again. Where is it? Soulmate. And of course it goes without saying. Soulmate. And then of course, I think we've got it here too. The power of drawing souls together. So we got souls all over the place. Soulmate. I feel like someone from your past life is coming without a doubt now that it's been over and overly stated. Someone wonderful that you are going to be uniting with. So that is really wonderful to know. That's great news. Okay, is there anything else we need to know? We've established this, and that. Now I'm just going to clarify a few things. Let's see. What do we need to know? Clarifications. Oh yes, I wanted to get some advice if there's anything needed for you to know in this from this deck. Any guidance? Anything for Aries? Right, let's have a look at glasses on, and we've got the Thief. It says seize the moment. This is the time this is the time for you to seize the moment. Selfishness is okay now. It's okay to be selfish. You've been thinking about everybody else but yourself. Seize the moment. Take advantage of the situation because some solution or something incredible is coming your way. That's great news. That could be connected to the gold. Okay, let's see the next message. Now, how amazing that we got the gold together with this finances and extreme solid finances and investing with integrity. And then, of course, the Nine of Pentacles, which shows an amazing, incredible connection. Now, let's see the next message for all Aries. What was the next guidance? So here they said, be selfish and take advantage of situation and seize the moment. This is the time. The next one says, the Smith, don't overthink it. Take action now. Isn't that incredible? They're synchronized. Take action now. Don't overthink things. This is a time to take action. So that's incredible. We needed that. So that's the greatest news for you. Take action now. Don't procrastinate. And of course, you are going to get the go-ahead without a doubt. So you will be able to take action. Now I'm going to clarify to see what needs clarifying. We'll clarify it. Let's have a look at this chapter that came to an end. What's it all about? What will that, how will that help you move forward? What's coming next, perhaps after the chapter? Wow, rewards. Great rewards are coming your way, and recognition, victory, and happy ever after kind of a wish. Wishes come true, contentment and fulfillment. 10 of Cups, you can't get it any better than that. So right after this chapter, this is what's coming. I'll just put this one right here, and we'll move on to the next level. Okay. Right. The next level is what else we need to know. Why you're feeling victimized or victim. What is the victim situation? Oh, actually the victim was here, but it doesn't matter. It's that intention. A lot of changes are going to upgrade you. Once you take action, all this is going to be over. The victim feeling or going through discoveries, and the discovery that you're going to go through is going to actually remove that feeling of being victimized. So that ends there. And then what is transforming? Let's go into transformations. What is transforming? A new cycle begins, and something that was no longer working is going to be removed from your life. It's not going to benefit you anymore. This is no future in it. It's been removed completely, and then you're starting a new cycle where there's a lot of money, a lot of victories that are ranking you up. Your status is heightening. You're being ranked up. So a trend upwards, justice will prevail for you. Could be connected to someone that has Libra in them. We'll find out more. Let's see, what are you taking a stand for and setting boundaries? What is this all about? For all Aries, we'll take 2 messages in regard to that. 7 of Wands. It says you're not happy where you're at. That's why you're setting boundaries and you're fighting. But there is the new beginning that's going to bring you extreme prosperity, a lot of happiness, and it's going to uplift you to the next level. So that is really great. And there it is, a very suffocating hard chapter comes to an end. I love that for you because of this great new beginning where there's news coming, and this great news is going to take you to the next level. And the next level, as you can see, there is gold, there is abundance, there is a life of abundance, something magnificent is taking place, and I feel like truly you are going to be feeling quite blessed with what's happening and what's coming. Extreme blessings coming your way. How magnificent is that? Absolutely. Okay. So now that we've realized all this and understand it all, I'm going to find out what are the star sign combination of the people that you are consumed with and dealing with. I'm not going to take too much because it requires a lot of shuffling, so I'm just going to do a few just to get the main ones. Usually Aries are connected very much to Scorpio, Gemini, and Cancer. So let's see what happens. I kept on while I was shuffling before. I was getting them all the time. So let's have a look. I'm going to be cutting through. So we've got Capricorn. That's number one. We're going to see which one doubles and triples. Okay, and I'm not going to keep shuffling. I'm just going to be cutting. We have Gemini. Very much so, Gemini. Probably a Gemini with Cancer connected. Oh my God, double Gemini. Here we go. So you're very much connected to Gemini, dealing with Gemini in April and a little bit over. Consumed with Gemini. I'll just cut them a little bit. Here we go. Let's see who else. I'm sure Sagittarius, fire energy here, very strong. That's probably the fire energy person that we saw the Page of Wands, that I said there's fire energy involved. And then we have Saturn again. Saturn is a Capricorn. So you might be dealing with someone that is Capricorn with Gemini, or they could be born under the sun sign of Gemini and might have Capricorn within them. They might also have Sagittarius in them. This could be someone that you are very much consumed with, dealing with on a high level, on a daily level. Could be a partner, could be a family member, a sibling, a Sagittarius. So everything is doubling up. Here we go. This is the main person that you're dealing with. I want to see if there's anyone else outside this. Is there any other sign that might be... My God, Sagittarius is taken over. That's what it is. So it looks to me like Sagittarius is the one that's the strongest. You are going to be very much connected with. If you're meeting someone, your soulmate could be Sagittarius. They will have strong Sagittarius in them, which is fire like you. You go incredibly well together. Now, if you were to meet a Sagittarius that has Capricorn in them, Saturn being the ruler of Capricorn, that would mean a spectacular connection. Why? Because you are fire. Sagittarius is fire, but you need ground to thrive, and Capricorn gives you that foundation from which you can build and thrive and expand. So that is great. Now, air doesn't go much well with fire, Gemini. So you might be leaving behind a chapter that's closing, could be closing with Gemini. So you might be saying goodbye to someone that might have Gemini in them, where sometimes you will find that your communications may be flaring up because of air and fire. If the Gemini has earth in them like Capricorn, then no, things will be doing well. But there is a chapter closing in your life, and there is leaving something behind, and I feel like it is possible that you might be leaving behind Gemini. But because it's doubled up, there is a possibility also that you might be dealing with a Gemini that has Sagittarius and they've got Capricorn in them, which gives them the foundation from which you can grow and thrive and move forward. I really feel like this is going to be I'll just see if there's anybody else, because Cancer and Scorpio didn't stop coming out as I was shuffling, and I want to see. Okay, again, oh my God, they're just telling me to sort of let it go. Oh, there's something. Oh, Libra. Okay, so there could be Libra because we had Justice. There could be Libra and Pisces, but what's taken over here is Sagittarius. Look at this, we've got Jupiter, and Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So we got 4 Sagittarius here. They're just letting me know that don't waste your time. It is Sagittarius that you are going to be destined to be with, perhaps. Is going to be your soulmate. Your soulmate will have Sagittarius in them without a doubt, and you are consumed by April and a little bit over with someone that has a lot of Sagittarius. Okay, a lot of Sagittarius. Now there could be also Earth here, Capricorn. You could be consumed with someone that has Capricorn in them, and possibly Gemini, Capricorn mixed. And these 2 people could be just 2 other people that are linked to you in some way, siblings, family, Libra and Pisces. But the strongest here is Gemini, the one that's controlling everything. The person that you are overwhelmed with, consumed with, is got a lot of Sagittarius in them. I keep saying Gemini. Sagittarius, I'm trying to say. It's Sagittarius that has come up 4 times, and that's what it's the most important one. So remember, my dear Aries, if you're destined to meet someone incredible, not if they're saying that someone from your past is coming, be prepared for it. You are supposed to live a life of comfort and happiness. Someone is, or something is being removed from your life. Maybe it's Gemini that's removed, because certainly it won't be Earth. Earth, you need it. Fire, you need it. You go well together in every way. So I feel like the person that you are consumed with and you are going to be very happy with is Sagittarius. Capricorn is the second one. Third could be Gemini. And there could be two people that you might be dealing with. They're just not as important as everybody else. Now, there could be a Libra, somebody born Libra with Sagittarius, or you could be consumed with someone that's Pisces with a lot of Sagittarius. But I want you to know the energy of Sagittarius has taken over your reading. It is that you are going to be either discovering, meeting for the first time, or dealing with, or going into business with, or leaving and moving forward with this person ahead with Sagittarius. And that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. This was really incredible how we got this double and triple. That's how the heavens, that's why we get 11, 11, 12, 12, 1, 1, 5, 5. All of that shows the synchronicity of doubles when the heavens are trying to intensify and show you and let you know what is needed to know. Don't forget, you are destined for a lot of happiness, a lot of gold coming into your life, new beginnings, a life filled with happiness, and the sun, of course, there supporting you in every way and living a life of wealth and luxury. And that's what's coming after that situation falls apart. So absolutely great. Very good. That's very, and a chapter that ends, that takes a lot of overwhelmed and being like suffocating and really hard time is ending, and you're moving towards the light and towards a much happier life, as you can see here. A life that's going to be filled with happiness, with prosperity, with the sun shining in your path, showing you the way, bringing success and radiance into your life. There's just so much happiness coming your way, so much in so many ways. And living a life of wealth and abundance helps big time. This changes everything. I feel like the gold and the beginning of prosperity is bringing all this on for you. And that is going to make your year, the whole year 2025, is going to be spectacular for you, my dear Aries. And I feel like April and a little bit over is starting it all. It's igniting this new beginning. Once the transformation takes place and there's an ending and something is removed, you're starting a great new life. A life filled with life, with happiness, with abundance, with the sun shining in your path and giving you glorious success and radiance and healing also. Not to mention, another important factor is the soulmate, because with the sun, it shows someone changes your life. A stranger that you meet changes your life dramatically. So prepare to meet your soulmate. And don't forget, they've got Sagittarius in them. I'm going to hold it up. Sagittarius is leading the way. And that is the end of your reading. Please do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to support me by viewing the videos. As much as you view, as much as you watch, the more you're supporting me to sustain my health so I can keep going. All my blessings, best wishes to each and every one of you. Namaste.